Hey family, so today we are doing a tater tot casserole, and these are the ingredients that you are going to be needing. It is some onion, bell pepper, you got some cream of chicken, you got your cheese, tater tots, and also it's going to be some seasonings as well that you're going to, of course, your ground beef. But it's going to be some seasonings as well. I'm going to show you later on. So let's get to it. So, okay, the first thing that we are going to do is we are going to get a skillet, frying pan, whatever you want to call it. You want to put some oil in her just so you can saute down your onions and peppers. Now, I've, cut it up and diced it up and things off camera so it wouldn't be all day long up on here. So, that's the first thing we're going to do. We're going to saute that up. Now, the reason why I do it this way instead of just putting it in with the ground beef is because I like my vegetables very tender. When it's just in with the ground beef, it doesn't get as tender as it should, as I like it. So, I don't want crunching. I don't want any crunching going on. So we go ahead and get that all sauteed up, and that's when we add in the ground beef. Now, of course, we know the ground beef, if it's not super lean, it's gonna have that extra fat, but that's okay because we're gonna drain all of that off. Okay, please drain your meat, people. Don't go and put in all these stuff, spaghetti sauce and all that, with all this grease and stuff sitting up in your meat. Okay, just don't do it. It ain't a good look. Okay, so now y'all, I had my energy tea today, so that's why I am so hype. So we are seasoning the meat at this point. Accent, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, and some seasoning salt that's going to be going on up in there. So yes, you're going to season your meat well. You're going to mix it around after that, and you're going to brown it. Y'all, this is a quick, easy meal for the churn. When y'all don't feel like cooking and all that standing and slaving over a hot stove all day, throw this together, put it in the oven, and the children will love it because it got cheese. Y'all know churn like anything with cheese on it. Most kids. So this is an easy recipe, quick recipe that I usually do. And then I serve like some vegetables on the side, like some broccoli or whatever. Even if you won't be fattening, just put some garlic bread on the side. So anyway, we're going to saute. Y'all, I have to laugh at myself. Let me calm down. Let me breathe. Okay. We're going to saute the ground beef up really, really good. And then after that, we're going to put the cream of chicken down in her when she gets all nice and brown. And the grease, like I said, is drained off. Okay? So let's watch that. So now we have the ground beef that has been all drained of its greasiness. And now we put it back on the stove, and the eye is still on because we need to get this cream of chicken all melted down in there. So you can just gauge how much meat you have to see if you're going to need 2 cans or not. 1 can for me was enough once it got all incorporated all up in there, because I don't want it soupy. We need it to be kind of stiff so it can all stick together. But yeah, you just add your cream of chicken into the ground beef. You can kind of turn your stove off at this point because the meat is still pretty hot. The pan is still pretty hot too. So we're going to mix that in, get all that all incorporated, and then this is where you're going to start transporting from the skillet to your dish so it can go in the oven. Okay, now right here, I'm going to be putting it over in the pan. And girl, I thought I had enough for 2 because this pan looks big, but it's really not all that big. So I was thinking that it was going to be probably too much to go in the 1 pan. So I kind of separated her off and then ended up having to put the second batch on top of this one. But that's okay. In cooking, that's what you do. You make little errors or get sidetracked, you just jump back in there. and make it do what it do. So anyway, I put my meat down first. Then I'm going to be putting down some cheese. And you can layer this whatever way you want, whatever way you like, however you want the look. It's all on you, baby. Okay? It's all on you. So the meat, the cheese, then I put the tater tots, and I'm going to go back with a little bit more meat and then some cheese. And it's just that simple. It's not a lasagna or nothing, but you know, we got a little layering going on. And then after you do all of that, and then see, I also thought too that I had more tater tots than I did, but the bag was little. So you just got to kind of gauge your stuff. So after that, we cover her up and we put her in the oven. You want to have your oven set to about 400 degrees. So, see, this is where I'm putting the rest of the meat back on. That girl, I thought I had enough, but it's all right. It all worked out fine and it tastes good. So, after you do all of this and you're done, you get you some aluminum foil, tin foil, whatever you want to call it. You spray her down with some non-stick cooking spray. Then you cover her up, and you do that so the aluminum foil would not stick to the cheese, and it can come out pretty, like real pretty like. So you do that, and then you put her in the oven at 400 degrees. I don't even know how long, but I would say maybe about 15 to 20 minutes. Then you uncover her, let her breathe, get her tan on, and let the cheese brown nice and good. And of course, y'all know, you had to add the parsley to make it prettier. And then, you uncover her after about 20 minutes or so. Let her get all brown and tanned and all good like. And after that, that is it. You can enjoy right out the oven. You don't have to let it set like a macaroni and cheese or nothing like that. As soon as it come out of the oven, you can go ahead and get the biting. Okay? So I'm going to come back and show y'all a picture after she's out of the oven. So y'all, this is her fresh out of the oven. Look at those crispy edges. That is what you want her to look like. For me, that's what we like. For you, you can do it whatever way you like. You can make it even more browner. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me if you tried it and if you liked it. Thanks, and I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.